just when you're talking on, on obviously the whole thing, Lizzie thing, and getting the call. Now, how was that first gig? Were you looking at?
Terrified. To be honest with you, I mean, who wouldn't be? I've never been so scared in my life. I'm not a guy that scares easily. We started. I'll never forget. It was Aberdeen Music Hall, and there's a kabuki across the front of the stage, and the curtain would drop when we came out. We start with "Are You Ready?" and I'm just standing there, and I turned around to Scott, and I went, "It's the last fucking time that you told me." And he's like, "Yeah, you'll be all right, bud. Kick my leg." And as soon as the curtain came down, all the rehearsing, everything, it paid off, all the hard work. But I was terrified, and even that first tour, because everybody was seeing the band for the first time.
Yeah.
And quite rightly so. Everybody was, the first 3 or 4 songs, there was almost like a, what's this guy like? Is he going to be okay? Is he any good? So it was almost this kind of, everybody was checking you out, and rightly so. And then when they sort of realised, oh, this is okay, this is good. 5th or 6th song would start to get rocking, And obviously it only lasted for 1 tour, wherever we played, people then saw that this is good, this is a great band, and these songs sound good. So, but the whole tour was very nerve-wracking, just because every night I knew I had to go out and prove myself 100%. And there was no error for forgetting words, or I just, it was very hard on myself that I had to deliver it as authentically and as best I could.
Yeah. And do you feel you pulled the job off? I mean, obviously you're going to be more critical than everybody.
I like to think I did. I think the fact that I'm sitting here now talking to you and the success of the band, it was supposed to be 1 tour.
Yeah. And
it went on for 3.5 years, and obviously Black Star Riders is born out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, the success that BSR's had.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's an issue with that.
Well, thank you.
Just for yourself, because I mean, as you say, it would have died. It's, Finlay, I kind of think of similarly to Queen.
Yes.
And when Queen went through that, when Freddie's not, and they said, no, we want to make music.
Yeah.
There's that.
Sure.
Big, so it would be the same kind of situation. But I think you've won pretty much everybody.
No, thank you.
Definitely. And
I think people hopefully saw that I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And I was one of them, and I did it. And people always said, those are big shoes to fill. Down to fill shoes. And I always said, and I live by this, and I'll die by this. You don't fill them, you stand beside them. You stand beside a great man's shoes, and the experience was amazing. I'll never learn so much in my life from studying Phil's work. I mean, I was like, we all knew, I knew it inside out anyway, but I really studied his poetry, talking to Philomena, just really reading his lyrics, the way he was delivering the whole thing, and it made me a better musician, a better singer, just from studying at the Church of Phil for
I suppose it's kind of similar to the actors when you go through.
Absolutely. I mean, I always sing in that register anyway, so there was no issue with the keys of the song or not being able to hit notes and that kind of stuff. But I'm quite hard on myself. I think we did a good job. I think it was a great band, which made it very easy for me as a frontman having a good band behind me.
Yeah.
But I think like I said, the satisfying thing is that people vote with their feet. And Black Star Riders has been a big success, and if people didn't dig it, I wouldn't be here talking to you.
No, true, completely true. I was going to say, putting Damon on the spot, kind of touching on what you were, I was going to say, how would he feel that Phil would look at you and what you're doing?
I think Damon, Damon like myself was such a huge fan, and he was so influenced by Scotty, Scott Warren. This was a dream come true for Damon as well. I think talking to Scott, and I've had this conversation with Scott many times, I said, what do you think Phil would have made of all this? And Scott said he would have loved it. He said he'd absolutely loved the fact that there's guys getting up on stage, playing their hearts out, and sweating, and singing his songs with a passion and a belief and a love, 40 years on. He says Phil was a rocker. Yeah. He was all about rock and roll. Died in the wool, loved it, lived it and breathed it. He said Scott's his best friend. Scott said he would absolutely loved it.
Yeah. I mean,
who knows what we will never know.
No,
but
obviously.
Scott is, I think, the closest you'll get to.
I mean, a big thing in that obviously as well is that, as you say, the music's going on.
Yeah. Music doesn't die.
It's not a case of it doesn't die. I suppose you've got those where it comes to an end, and you've then only got you know, your vinyls and your 3Ds, whatever, you know. But now, as I say, it's alive. It's kind of how I felt, as I say, with the Queen thing.
Yeah.
And everybody was an outrage, and you're thinking, why? I mean, these guys, you know, they're musicians, they live and breathe, it's what their job is. Why can you, what gives you the right to say they cannot do that?
Yeah.
You know, they've obviously got it in there, and they want to do it. So,
well, you know, I think if it's done right, it's done with heart and soul and passion and a belief and a commitment, there's nothing wrong with it. I think if people are just doing it for the money and it's cheesy and they're cutting corners and they're not putting the work into it, and you know, that stinks and you can smell it straight away, and that's wrong, in my opinion. But you know, I think if it's done with a belief and a passion, you know, why not?
Kind of following on, I mean, you've obviously, we're taking something on, you're taking icons, a band as a legend basically, as they were, and you're moving on, as I say, you're taking it. There must have been some negativity around it. You know, there must have been, you know, the ones who would call themselves diehards and who wouldn't accept you. I mean, how did you deal with that?
I'm just like, well, don't accept it then. I mean, you have a choice. Either you like it or you don't. It's no big deal. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, if you've not listened to it or not come to a show and you're dissing it, then that's, you know, I don't see the point of how you diss something you've never seen or heard. But if you came along to a show and you saw it and you didn't get it and you didn't like it, that's fine. You know, that's what it's all. We're all free-willed human beings.
But it doesn't get to you. It's not personal.
No. I mean, and you know, there was nothing that was too hateful or hurtful that, you know, that I read. You know, everybody was, on the whole, 99.9% of the folks were very gracious, and even the people that didn't like it were gracious in their criticism and stuff like that.
That's good.
But I mean, I think you're never going to win. Everybody will win no matter what you do.
No.
So you just get up and you get on with it, you know. And try not to dwell on it too much, you know.
Yeah. Back to Blackstar Riders, sure. And the band, as you were talking about, they're going great guns. Tour's going well. Kill Instinct get some brilliant reviews. How pleased are you with the way things are going? And does it affirm the whole idea of doing it in the first place?
Absolutely. I mean, it was a correct decision, 100%. I mean, we knew that anyway, but I mean, it reaffirms the whole thing, the fact that it's gone so well. I think what we've done is we've obviously always going to have that connection with Lizzie, which we love. But it's got to the point now where the Lizzie songs are getting less and less at the shows, and people are actually asking for the Blackstar Riders songs now, you know, and that's a testimony in itself. And it's obviously no disrespect to Lizzie stuff, and I'm sure we'll always play a couple of Lizzie songs. And because we're fans, and Scotty's in the band. But the fact that we're now going into I guess, starting to write the third album, it's just been amazing, and the loyalty of the people that stuck with us and believed in it is a testimony to them, you know, because they've made it happen. You know?
Obviously, Blackstar Riders hit the road again later in the year. What's probably, what's coming in right at the end of the year, is probably the biggest triple band tour in the year, without a doubt.
Honoured to be on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you obviously get close links with Joe, as you said. How are you going to treat it? Are you going to just go out there and play, or are you going to say, no, we're going to give these guys a real show, we're going to push them the whole way?
Well, I think we always do. I mean, with Blackstar Riders, we always get up, we've got a gang mentality, although we may be the oldest gang in town now, but we're certainly very passionate, and, you know, we believe in what we do, and we don't do anything by halves. And, you know, anybody that's seen the band know that it's a high energy rock and roll show we put on. And we're not in awe of it. We're not in awe of anybody. They're our friends. We know the guys in Whitesnake real well. We all obviously love the Leopard guys, so it's going to be fun. But you know, we want to make an impression. And we've only probably got 35-40 minutes to do that. So we're going to come out and all guns blazing and hit them hard, you know.
I mean, there's a good chance. I mean, although a lot of the fans will have seen you and heard you, there's quite a few I would suspect. I mean, they're going to get a lot of, you know, Def Leppard and Whitesnake fans.
Absolutely.
Will maybe just be at that stage where they only buy albums and they only, you know, stick to who they know. So you get a good chance, obviously. You know,
no, it's a great tour for us to be on. We're very happy and delighted that we got on it. And obviously, I think it's pretty much all sold out now as well. From what I can gather, which is brilliant. You know, and you know, Joe's one of my dearest friends. So. It's always good to be on tour with your buddies, you know.
He's looked after you well, hasn't he?
He's been very good to me. I owe him a lot.
We're obviously an audio, which, as I say, I think is a brilliant club in Glasgow. Here all the time. I really enjoy it. But Glasgow obviously has a lot of history with yourself.
Sure.
What do you feel is what are your best memories you've got of?
I think, I mean, we're sitting here in audio and you know, literally around the corner on Jamaica Street was where the Almighty used to rehearse, but the old porn cinema used to be. We used to rehearse beside it, and we used to get, you know, phone calls that they couldn't hear the movie, which is kind of funny if you're watching fucking porn, you know. And there's memories like that. I mean, I just think that you know, and hanging out, going to the cat house, just that whole brilliant feeling when you're young and things are going well, and you're believing in your band, and you're getting in the magazines that you read when you were a kid. Yeah. And the whole thing taking off here in Glasgow, just the buzz around the band and the feeling 10 feet tall. Yeah. You know, every day that we're getting out and we're starting to achieve something, and you know, the first time playing the Barrowlands, you know, was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was going to mention, we used to see you all the time in the Barrowlands, even whether you were playing or not.
Yeah, no, we used to hang out there all the time. Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Russell, you were always there. So you were always.
No, it was a big part of what made the Almighty the band that it is this city. I mean, you know, although 3 of us are from Straven, we rehearsed in Glasgow, and obviously, you know, Andy Tantrum, McCaffrey, the original guitar player, is from the West End there. So I mean, it's you know, it's very much a part of what the Almighty is, and that sound, and who I am, and you know, it sort of developed me as I guess a performer and a writer, and you know, very fond memories, you know.
It's good as well because Lizzie had quite good links as well.
Of course,
so, you know,
I mean, Brian, you know.
I'm old enough to remember Phil going on stage in the Apollo with Scotland top on.
Yeah.
Don't anybody look up the date.
No, but, absolutely.
You know, so it's good. I mean, what do you think it is? That's what I was going to say, because obviously, I mean, we took you in as a sure. Glasgow. I mean, the majority of the band obviously were from Glasgow, but I think it was bigger than Almighty. You know, it definitely was bigger than that. It's the same with Lizzie. Do you think, is it a Celtic thing, or do you think it's a music thing?
It's a wee touch of a Celtic thing. I think it's the passion that we as Celts have for music. You know, Scots, Irish, and Welsh. Yeah. There's definitely that fire, but I think Scotland just loves rock and roll. Yeah. People just love the rock and roll in this city. They love the entertainment. It's a, you know yourself, it's a tough old city, and if you're shit, they'll tell you you're shit.
Oh yeah.
So you better be on your game, you know. And I think that's why you get so many brilliant bands and comedians coming out of here with very thick skins, but you know, dyed-in-the-wool working class people who, you know, put that into their music or into their acts, and I think that's what comes across. And I think as a nation, you know, Scottish people are very passionate about that. As are the Irish.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's definitely a link, you know, between the two. Always has been. Yeah. I know you're a football man, I'm a rugby man. All right. So I've done my tours over in Ireland. And,
you know, we're all about
you know, so you know, we're just very good thinkers. You know,
I think that's common, you know. I mean, drinking, rock and roll, having a good time goes hand in hand, you know. And certainly, you know, we're pretty good at that.
In the sports as well.
In the sports too.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to wrap up now, but we always like to kind of finish off with a bit of a tongue-in-cheek type of thing. So I'm going to give you a little scenario.
All right.
If you want to have a listen through it and let us know what you think.
Love it.
It's the last night of this tour.
Aye.
You get approached by a lawyer.
Right.
He pulls out a contract. It's very old.
Right.
And it's one that you signed way back.
Right.
Now inside this contract...
This has actually happened.
Well, I hope not, but inside this contract there's a little clause in it that says in September 2015 you can no longer play rock. It's completely clad tight, you can't get out of it. Right. So you've got a few options. Do you quit for good and enjoy the free time, which I doubt.
Yeah.
Decide the band, be it Blitz or Riders, will stay together and play in a folk band. Apply
so
for
they play other music but not rock?
Yeah,
right?
just not rock, no rock. So apply for a job in another band outside rock, and you've got to tell us what band that is. And I'm a bit worried about this, especially after your recent covers band. I hope you're not going to say something like Britney Spears. Or become a covers band. And if so, what band would you cover?
I would try and join Casey in the Sunshine Band as a rhythm guitar player.
They're still going.
I want to see it. One of my all-time favourite bands, believe it or not. They're absolutely brilliant. No, seriously, I would. No, I'd probably just go back to the farm.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I couldn't play rock and roll, what's the point?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy doing anything else. I wouldn't be happy just playing purely country or
we wouldn't see you getting it in a
much
boy
as I
band.
love a bit of country and a bit of folk, just, you know, I love my rock and roll too much. No, I think I'd have to walk away from it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if that was it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, thanks very much, Rick.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Great.
Thank you.